Welcome to Spiritual Awakening family. Beloved Masters, envision, however you perceive, a vast, vertical column of love, life, light pouring forth from the heart, mind core of the Supreme Creator, thus providing a central axis for all creation. This column of living light is the power source or the lifeline for all creation. Now envision great spokes of light radiating forth horizontally from the central axle at many different levels via the divine blueprint carried out by the Elohim, the builders of form, and the many divisions of the angelic kingdom. Thus the omniverse were created. Each wheel of creation would become a universe composed of a great variety of star systems, galaxies and worlds without end. The spokes extending from the great central column of light are the pathways of manifestation and are the prime source from which the fuel of life is supplied. Since our universe is one of the most recent to be manifested, its placement is at the bottom rung of the ladder, and is composed of galaxies, star systems, solar systems, planets, as well as the mineral, vegetable, animal kingdoms, and you, beloveds. We have explained before, and we hope you have taken this truth as your own. We are not existing in a fallen universe, but a universe of half-spectrum light, instead of full-spectrum light, which in this universe is called Metatronic light. Your God self bears the full spectrum of this divine light, and you will draw forth as much as you can incorporate as you traverse the path of light. We are endeavoring to give you another mind picture of creation and how the creative process works, so that you can better understand the very complex process of how the omniverse was created and how it is maintained through the living light or adamantine particles containing the essence of the Supreme Creator. With this picture in mind, hopefully, it gives you a better idea of the concept that everything is happening in the now moment. We often suggest that you rise above a stressful situation in order to gain a better viewpoint, which leads to insight and, often, to a solution. Envision our Father, Mother God looking down upon the wheel of creation that composes this universe. They see the central column, all of the spokes and the wheel that comprise the outermost trim of this manifested universe. They can view everything that has been created, as well as observe what is taking place at any moment in time, the now moment. You can also get the big picture of what is happening in your world, but in a vastly diminished way. The gigantic wheel of life is ever changing and turning, so that it seems you are moving from the past into the future. Older creations are being modified, having gone through the devolving process, and are now evolving in order to experience the many wondrous facets of creation, while new creations are in the process of being manifested in the worlds of form. Our universe is spiraling upwards on the wheel of creation, so that we are gaining access to more and more creator light, the higher, more refined frequencies of creation. Therefore, your journey into the future is taking you on a spiral path within the confines of your earthly experience. The Earth is spiraling into a new position in the solar system. The galaxy is spiraling into a higher position within the universe, and our universe is spiraling into a new position within the omniverse. Humanity has been trapped in a horizontal, physical reality for many thousands of years. It is now time to cast your vision upwards toward the stars, and inwards, so that your inner vision can begin to expand in order to incorporate the vastness of creation, and also the vastness of yourself. It is a time of self-awareness, and also of cosmic awareness as you expand your reality beyond the confines of your manifested third, fourth dimensional world. You must begin to view life with a childlike innocence, or with neutral perception, in order to acclimate and function efficiently within your swiftly changing world, reality. You must refresh your mind by releasing old, outmoded concepts, and when you learn to function within the still point of the moment, you must consciously focus on what you are doing with an open mind. When you are functioning with a closed mind of preconceived ideas, you will do everything the same way as you have in the past, with the same ineffectual results. The now moment is the birthplace of new ideas and expanded consciousness. We have instructed you as to how you are to build and use your pyramid of light, power in the fifth dimension, and how to become an Alpha Master, which is another term for self-mastery. We have given you the formula for using the universal laws of manifestation, and, if you have followed our teachings, you will have scripted in great detail the things that you wish to manifest in your life, and you have placed them on the crystal table in your pyramid in the fifth dimension, asking for your greatest good and the highest good for all. We have stressed that it is not just material things you are seeking, but a quality of life or a state of being. We have informed you of the importance of the breath of infinity, and have given you detailed instructions on how to breathe in this sacred way. Last year, CLM4 2007, we gave you the flower of life pattern of the infinity breath sequence. We would now ask you to envision this horizontal pattern you have created with your sacred breath as your personal wheel of creation. You are the central hub and the power source of your microcosmic creation. You draw forth the light of creation via your personal column of light, which will always be the appropriate frequency patterns for your present state of evolvement. Once you have set up your personal energetic wheel, the energy you draw forth unto you will automatically radiate out into the satellite spheres you have created in your wheel of life. Within those spheres will be the virtues, qualities and attributes of God consciousness you are seeking to incorporate, which will result in perfecting and magnifying your abilities to create anything you desire, as long as it is for the greatest good of all. Remember, the adamantine particles that you draw forth to you must be ignited with your unconditional love, for the greatest good. If you will refer to the illustration we gave you in scripting your destiny of how the Supreme Creator sent forth the masculine and feminine aspects of self and began the process of creation, you will see that we are asking you to create the same divine schematic around yourself. Within each sphere of consciousness you will place the attributes, virtues and qualities you wish to integrate: wisdom, intuition, creativity, inspiration, joy, abundance, humility, good health, vitality, compassion, peace, balance and harmony in all things, self-mastery. Each of you came into this lifetime to balance your masculine and feminine natures, using the divine will, power and authority of the Father Creator, but also to integrate the love, wisdom, compassion, nurturing, creative aspects of the Mother Creator. You incarnated to experience the earthly plane of existence in order to learn how to function fully within a physical vessel while allowing the love, light of spirit to infuse, inspire and take sovereignty over your mental and emotional bodies once more. You came to balance knowledge and communication, to learn and integrate your own highest truths, and to live those truths as an example for others. You came to learn that each person has their own individual path to follow and their own lessons to learn, and that you are to take full responsibility for your own spiritual growth and allow others to do the same. But most importantly, you came to experience and express love, unconditional love, by first loving yourself as a precious, divine spark of the Supreme Creator so that you can begin to radiate that love out into the world. And, in loving yourself, you gain a sense of self-worth and sovereignty of being, thereby learning that you cannot own another person, for they too are a sovereign being. You came to be a living, physical extension of the Supreme Creator, to manifest heaven on earth, and to be a living tribute in honor of your God-parents. In our last monthly message to you, we asked you to call upon the loving goddesses of the Divic and Elemental kingdoms. We were asked, can you please tell us what Divic means? We are always pleased to help you attain a better understanding of our teachings and the workings of the universe. Divic is a Sanskrit word meaning shining ones. It is the name of a special division of angels. The Divic kingdom is under the direction of the Elohim, the great lords of light called the builders of form. The Divic Angels instill and maintain the life force essence of all creation that is not instilled or that does not have consciousness of self as an individualized expression of the Supreme Creator, such as the oceans, lakes, streams and mountains. The Divic Angels direct the natural forces or nature forces of fire, air, water, earth and the ethers. The elemental forces or what is called elementals are under the direction of the great Divic Angels, which could be termed as the Archangels of the Divic Kingdom. The elementals supply the life force energy for the trees, flowers, vegetables, and rocks. Everything in creation is either ensouled, or has a Divic Angel or an elemental assigned to it. The rays of the sun radiate the life force energy through these wondrous beings. All objects have a portion of life force energy, no matter how small, or they could not exist. In the beginning, the forces of nature worked in harmony with humanity, and the earth and humanity did not experience the cataclysms that are now so prevalent due to the imbalanced forces of nature. As you balance and harmonize your individual force fields, you will learn to work with the many divisions of the Creator's helpers who will willingly assist you in your return to harmonious living. They are already actively assisting in the healing and ascension of the earth. The forces of nature were not meant to be harmful and destructive, however, they are influenced by the negativity of humanity and, therefore, once you move more fully into the harmonious frequencies of the fourth, fifth dimensions, the erratic, destructive weather patterns and cataclysms of various kinds will cease. If you will consciously acknowledge the Divic forces around you, you will be amazed at how beautiful and healthy your trees, flower and vegetable gardens will become. If you will, once again, learn to commune with the forces of nature, you can be a catalyst in returning the earth to its pristine beauty. Your automobile, computer and all appliances have precious elementals assigned to them. Ask their names and solicit their cooperation, and you will be surprised at how much more efficiently they will operate. Everything in creation responds to love. Another question that was asked that we feel is important for your understanding: is Muhammad a great saint or an ascended master? Muhammad is an avatar, or an enlightened being, a divine spark of the Creator, called a Lord of Light, just as Yeshua, Jesus, Buddha, Rama, Lao Tzu, Confucius, Abraham and Moses were, and as are all the other great Waishas of the past, masculine and feminine, who came to bring the wisdom of the Creator to various races and cultures. They came bearing more of their God essence than the masses carry within their incarnated soul self. The amount of God essence each soul embodies depends on their God self or I Am presence, and the mission they have accepted before incarnating on Earth during a particular era. They came to Earth with a message from our Father, Mother God that was appropriate for the times, and they leave their loving aura, essence in the higher planes of consciousness so that they are always available to humanity. Much of the teachings of the great beings of light have been distorted, for the primary message they all conveyed was that we all are divine facets of the Supreme Creator, under the direction of our Father, Mother God of this universe. Their message is love of self and love of all creation, that you all are here on Earth as extensions, representatives of our Father, Mother God as co-creators in the realm of physicality. These great beings have reconnected with their divine selves or the many facets of their being in the higher realms of consciousness, and are available to assist and overlight anyone who asks. It is so interesting that humanity is always in conflict as to what is the true way of godliness, when all of these beautiful light beings come from the same source, just as we all do, and their messages are ultimately the same. Remember, brave hearts, love is a natural state of being. Love is a natural, inborn condition. When love is the radiating force in your life, fear disappears. Fear is created by the absence of love. Fear is only an imbalanced frequency state of mind. When you turn inward and tap into the wellspring of love within your sacred heart core, it first fills your inner being and then radiates out into the world. You begin to see through eyes filtered with love, and it changes how you view the people in your life and everything that happens. An overlay of loving energy creates miracles. We honor you for your bravery and steadfastness, and we joyously tell you, the best is yet to come. Each of you is an integral facet of divine creation, and you are loved and treasured beyond measure. I am Archangel Micheal. I hope you like the video. Welcome to your channel. Don't forget to check out the other uploads.